my first question. How was the show? Did you enjoy it? And what did you think of that festival?
Yeah, I really enjoyed it. It's like I said, it was the third time here.
Yeah.
So
Here at this festival?
we've never been to this festival before.
Okay.
So for us, it was really cool to be here. You know, we play in Prague once on the tour, and we've been on another festival here, but this was the first time here, and it was really good. I think also this festival needs more black metal, to be honest. So that's cool to do that.
Yeah, I agree. About your last album, I had one question. So it's the first one that was recorded without Thomas, I think. But I understood it took part to its writing process. So my question is, for the future material, is it going to be any changes in the musical direction, or can we expect the same?
And that's a hard question to answer, because I think that with Mare we already pushed ourselves, you know, in a direction. We always try to develop as musicians and always try to push ourselves in one direction. And I think with Mare we did that, and I think we will continue that. So maybe it will not be that huge difference, because Kampfar is still Kampfar, and we try to stick to that, you know. But I mean, we are musicians, and we also try to push ourselves personally. And so I mean, in that way, I think maybe the music will get even more extreme in a way, you know. But I mean, it's not like we're starting to play a new genre or something. It's the same. It's Kampfar, and it's been like that for, you know, 18 years now. So.
Right.
Yeah.
So still about the last album, it's about Mare means witch, something in Norwegian. Can you explain a bit the whole concept of the album and the lyrics?
Yeah, it's not really a concept, but I mean, Mare is not only in Norwegian history, but it's a pagan history in general that has been lost in a way. You know, back in the old days, people really thought that there was this she-devil or a witch, which they called Mare, that come hunting young guys in the middle of the night. You know, because of several things they have done in life, which is not good. You know, and they come during the night hunting people, and you can also see that in European history that the same kind of figure going on around. So it's more, it's really connected to the thing that we wanted to create with Mare, because we wanted to create something. The whole concept, if it is a concept, it's dealing about especially women back in that time that really believed in something else than Christianity. You know, they believed in Norway there has been so many things going on in history, like nature has this power and all this stuff in nature, you know. But then the Christianity came, and the church, whatever they didn't understand, they called witchery in a way. You know, to me, it's not witchery, but for them, they just called it witchery, and they burned like a lot of people. Even in Norway, they did that, you know. So the whole album is dealing about being strong individuals that believes in themselves, you know, like I kind of want me to be as a person too, you know. So it's more connected to the witchery back in the old days, which is not witchery, in my opinion. So people have to make their own mind. It's just another sting to the church in a way. Yeah.
The band has been quite productive since the release of Kvass in 2006, with the 3 albums released on 5 years' time. So can we now expect like an album every other year, or?
I hope not. I mean, what we try to do is like we try to create music which from our heart and which is honestly and honest music, you know. And for us it has to be a natural thing. We don't want to set up schedules like in 2 years we have to do this and in 1 year we have to create a new album, because I think the whole idea of making music really disappeared. Then we have just been into a productive period now, which is good, but it's. Kampfar has been like for 18 years ups and downs. I mean, we had 5 years of silence in Kampfar too. I mean, so we just follow the life in general, I think. So life right now is actually really good. So that means that you also get more productive in a way, I think. I don't have a clear answer for that, but I mean, we are already creating some new stuff, but I mean, what happens with that, I don't know.
I saw your touring schedule, so you're touring in the autumn, and then you're taking part to the Barge to Hell cruise.
Yeah.
That's funny to see bands like Kampfar and Mayhem on a cruise in Miami. Can you explain how it happens?
I think that's really funny too, to be honest. If you had asked me that question 1 year ago, I would just laugh. I said no, never going to happen, but the thing is, like, when it comes, they have this specific ideas for it, to do this and do that, and also we have 2 agency and we have 1 record label that demands stuff from us in a way. So it's always a battle between heart and business, It's always hard to do this stuff because there's always business involved if you are going all the way, because you get like agencies, you get people that actually work for you that really needs to live from this, they need this money to continue, and for us it was really strange, but also really cool, and also really hard to say no to Barge to Hell when we just got the offer we just got the offer, So yeah, you have to do this, and yeah. So here we are. We just we want to see what happens. Yeah.
I saw in another interview that you said that you were writing a book about your story. Is it still a current project?
Yeah, it's a project of mine, but I have put a working period for like 3 years for that book. A lot of people seem to think when the news came out on the internet, it wasn't supposed to do that, but I got so many questions over and over again about that same thing, and I get tired of it in a way. So I decided, well, I should actually write a book about this stuff. And then it became more reality, and then I started to write some stuff for myself. And then actually I think that's this is something I need to do personally to get it out. It's not about, I don't want to write a black metal Bible or anything. I just want to write about the period that everyone talks about on a different perspective, because I was there, and a lot of stories that has become this big is really not that big in reality. So I wanted to just put another perspective of everything, and so people that are interested will read it, and the rest, well, don't buy it or anything. I mean, it will be more a personal thing for me to almost writing. I will also interview a lot of people. It will not be just my story, It will be more like a story of a lot of people that was involved in a way that people didn't think about, So it's more like a story about the shades of it all, in a way. So, but it's not done until 3 years or something. I want to do it really properly when I first do it. Yeah.
And what are the future plans for Kampfar, if any?
Future plans?
Yes.
The future plans is also quite hard to tell, because like I said, we don't put up a schedule for doing this and doing that. We just follow the flow in a way, and sometimes you get into an active period, and then you create something in just a few hours, or else you can create something like in 4 months, So it's really hard to answer that, but we have at least started to work on new stuff, and right now I'm really happy about the situation in life and in Kampfar in generally. So I mean, it hasn't been like that always. It has been because when a band gets more interest in a way, it becomes more like a job, and you have to make decisions every day, and that can actually destroy a band like this because it's always, like I said, it's always a mix about feelings and business. And it's hard to connect those things all the time, and that can actually destroy a band in a way. But right now, I'm personally at a really good place in life, and it feels so good to be in Kampfar now. So the only thing I can say is that we start to we continue that way, you know, and create stuff, and we follow our own minds and doesn't really think about releasing an album every second year or something. It has to be right.
And anything else to add?
Oh, not really. I mean, it's like I said, life is good again, and life in Kampfar is really good again. It was really hard for me when Thomas said that it was done. He was done, you know. Because I have been playing with Thomas Bush, doing the guitars in Kampfar for like 17 years, and it was hard to me to split that up and continue, you know. But now it's all good, and I don't want to stop this music because it's in my soul in a way. So that's all I can say.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you very much.